Oh man, Amazon Prime Day killed me. This thing was on sale. It was like $55, and you know I like to bring good low-cost vehicles to you. For those of you that don't have it in your budget to go out and buy some of the more expensive cars, I'm always on the lookout for some good, affordable alternatives to some of the other brands. So I'm going to open this up and give you an honest look and see if this little RC car from Laegendary is any good. It's the good stuff. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Do me a favor, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. Helps me grow the channel and fund this stuff. You know, I buy all these cars myself. I'm not sponsored, so I bring you this content because I love the RC hobby. It's something I got back into like 2 years ago, and it's just been great therapy for me. It's something I really enjoy, and I want to help grow the hobby and share my love and adventures with everybody, and I really like to see people get into the hobby. So that's why I like to find some of these less expensive cars to review and take a quick look at, and maybe we can get some people into the hobby. So let's take a look at the box. Metal drive cups, powerful motor. Now I was told this is brushless, but that looks like a brushed motor. That's interesting. Easy access power button, rubber tires, metal transmission shaft. Ooh, CVDs, full vehicle transmission bearings, high performance motor, metal shock absorbers, servo, speed control. So it's the Sonic by Laegendary. What does it look like? A Tamiya plug. Requires 3 AA batteries. Okay, 3 AA's. So let's see how do we get this thing open, as I do not open these boxes before I review stuff. So oh, look at that, a lipo bag. How cool. Check it, the Laegendary lipo bag. Pretty cool. You know, I'm almost tempted to like set fire to something and stick it in here and see if this thing actually works. It feels really heavy, but I just don't know how these things keep a lipo fire at bay. I mean, I don't know. I would think maybe it would have to be zipped up. But yeah, I don't know. But check it out. That's pretty cool. Basic remote here. Feels pretty cheap. It's at 3 batteries. Feels okay. So we have a normal and reverse, a high and a low, so that'd be good. So steering trim and steering dual rate. Nice indeed. Oh, okay, so the power button's just a bag of parts. Really nice USB brick, just plugs in. Extra controller maybe. Why has this got an on and off? I'm not sure what that thing is. Oh, maybe it's for the battery? I don't know. Charger. Battery foam. A connector to make 2 Deans into 1. Great, so it's a Deans. Awesome. Extra body clips and a bag. Check it out. Paddle tires. This is one of the coolest things. This is one of the reasons I wanted this. I've always wanted to kind of like maybe see if I could skim a car across the water. And if I lose this one, you know, hey, it's $50. And we got an owner's manual. This thing is thick. Let's see what they really explain everything to you. Okay, cool. This is what I was looking at. So parts. This is what I like. Individual part numbers. The anatomy of the Sonic. So yeah, this is cool, especially for people new into the hobby. Kind of teach you how it all goes together. So what are we looking at here? It doesn't look like there's any type of center diff. Looks like it's just direct drive. So and look at that. They're trying to sell you more cars. I do kind of like that body. Yeah, so cool. And boom, one little RC car. So again, we got these clips. Not a fan of them, but at least they are bent. I like it if you're going to do clips, at least have that where the head's bent so it's easier to grab. Let's check this thing out. Alright, really kind of cheap, flimsy feeling body, but you know, hey, it's 50 bucks, so. In yellow, I don't believe I ordered it. Maybe I did, I don't know. Ah, so look, it is a brushed motor, brushless motor. Brushless. So we do have it looks like a 2-in-1 ESC, so the ESC and receiver is all built in. Oh yeah, let me zoom in. So now we have, okay, 2 batteries here. So my understanding is that you can run 1 battery, or if you want to double your runtime, you can run both batteries at the same time. So there's no specs on this thing. 2S LiPo, 1000 milliamp hour. I find that hard to believe that that's 1000 milliamp. Little baby servo. There is a servo. There's actually a little servo saver. Little spring there. Little servo saver. So that's nice. Actually feels like it's very tight. Wow. Oh, pretty cool. Little dual bell crank system. We do have some lights up here. That's like I said, no center diff, but it is 4-wheel drive. And what do we have here down the middle? Looks like a little metal drive shaft. Do you believe that? Ooh, stuck to the motor. I can't get in it, but I mean it's nice and shiny, so I do believe. I know you probably can't see it. Yeah, okay, right there you can see it. It's a little metal drive shaft. This is something I don't like. I don't like when you use this cheap plastic to hold the shocks, because then these flex and then the shocks move and everything else. But whoa, really springy. Wow. Boom. That's unbelievably fast. They're supposed to be oil filled, but I just don't know if I could see that. So we do have dog bone metal drive cups, front and rear there. We do have metal dog bones there, and in the front it is actually a CVD. I'll be damned. Look at that. So the wheels do use a locking nut to hold them on. It does sound like they are vented through the wheel. Does not feel like there's any foam, but pretty firm tire. Doesn't feel overly sticky though, but if slightly firm, I think it should do okay. Check these out. Alright, the paddle tires, they're vented too. It's a really soft rubber. Kind of firm on the sidewall, but really soft. Man, I can't wait to try that out. So just nothing more than a plastic chassis. So the control arms here, doesn't look like the hinge pins are captured at all. Just looks like they're kind of rested in there. Then you have the steering. I see a little ball bearing there. I think that's a bearing. Golly, that's hard to. I don't even know what that is. One thing I will caution: if you take these wheels off, there's these little pins right here that go through here, and if you're a child or if you're not paying attention or working on that thing, you could send that thing flying off. So this is interesting. The control arm in the rear has like this little knob for something. Don't know what. And we got a little wheelie bar. I am curious to see if these shocks are indeed have any on. Oh, look at everything in here is Phillips hardware. It's all Phillips. Boo, 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 boo. Let's just real quick check out the lights. So there's no fans, no fan on the motor, no fan on the ESC. So we shall see too if that's going to impact anything. Power button sticks out to the side. Oh look, little lights. Not very bright, but it does have lights. Oh, and look at that. The wheels aren't even hexed. It's just a little hole there for that pin. So that's actually what drives the whole wheel, is just that pin. Wow, I think that's the first time I've seen that. Can't say I'm a fan of that setup. Wow, wow, look at that. So the shock does actually have oil in there. Surprise, surprise. Got a nice little bladder too that holds it in place. So they are, in fact, oil-filled shocks. It's probably very, very thin oil. All right, everyone, you know the deal. We're going to go ahead and take it out. We're going to speed run it. We're going to jump it and drive it and see how it is and just give you an honest opinion as to how I feel about this little RC car. Oh, cool. I didn't notice this too. So they are fixed plastic steering turnbuckles here. So it's nothing that you can adjust, which I'm fine with. You know, cheap little somewhat basher car here. But I do think that spring rate is just unreal. But I test stuff as it is out of the box. I don't adjust anything, so that way you can know what it's like out of the box, what kind of experience you can expect. So I'll see you at the bash spot. All right, so what's your predictions here with the little Sonic? So we got speed. How fast you think the little car is gonna run? Well, we gotta do some trim on that, but it's okay. Ooh, look at that, just slid. Check it out, here it comes. Let's see if it needs a wheelie bar. Oh, look at that. No way. Wow. $22. This is what it is. It's a $55 car. At least when I got it, $55. It's what, 2S, so okay. Man, I was so looking forward to I was gonna put those paddle tires on there. There's a little creek I knew of, and I wanted to see if I could skim across it, but I don't see anywhere it said this thing even begins to be waterproof, and the receiver is way out in the open, so I don't want to risk it. Tell you what, so far it seems to struggle through grass, but man, it jumps. So this is just a little 2S battery that came with. Wow, the thing flies. It just I wish I could get it to get off the ramp straight. Is there a dual rate for the steering here? Oh yeah, there is. It's like a little frog, man. Yeah, I think this battery is probably good. You already can't keep the front end down. I don't know why it keeps deflecting that way, but it's a little jumper. I like it, man. That's kind of cool, man. Oh, there we go. You guys think it'll backflip? I don't think it will. I can't even get this thing to turn around in the dang grass, because the front end won't stay down. Nah, it ain't gonna backflip. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I probably did when I unboxed it, but Amazon Prime Days, I got this thing for 55 bucks. 55, and I think even now it's still only 60 or 70. So grass really isn't its thing. It does struggle through grass, but oh, I think the steering got jammed there for a second, maybe. I don't know. It's got a wheelie bar. I don't know why. Well, no, actually this thing is wheeling pretty. I don't know what I was just thinking. Yeah. Well, I think the trim's somehow the trim got way off. Oh. There we go, there we go.
The shocks are definitely kind of horrible. Look at it, it bounces on everything it does, but durability testing. I'll tell you what, man, I think even at $60–70, this is a good buy. My opinion on what cars I've ever ran so far. You know, one thing, I won't review cars that, like, there's no parts availability. So I don't know, you know, if people, if you bought one of these things, if you look to fix it if it broke. I mean, I would. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, that might be a bit much for it. Let's see. Oh, I still think there's something up with the steering. Here. Oh, look at that. We lost a shock. So these things just pop on. So I guess maybe that's a good thing. Oh wow, man. A little backflip there. It's scratching the piss out of this poor thing though, but oh, come on. It actually seems like it's breaking in and working better the longer we drive it. It's crazy. Ooh, that's a lot of brake. Wow, that's a lot of throttle. Yeah, I think the brake's a little strong on it. Probably suspension's too bouncy. Like I said, I think it's weak point. You know, grass, it doesn't really do too good there. Can you do it? Yeah, I mean, it's doing it. Man, everybody, I'm actually liking the little car. Man, I mean, it's peppy. I mean, you hit it and it's going. Whew. Especially for 55 bucks. Yeah, this is something I noticed earlier. The steering is kind of chunky. I kind of thought maybe the GPS was causing that, but it's damn fast though. But it's not smooth. But damn, it's fast. Oh man, yeah. And you get 55 bucks, and you get, well, like I said, that was the Prime Day sale. Usually a lot of times on Amazon you'll see stuff go back on sale. Oh, that was my fault. Totally hit that brick. Like I said, man, you get 2 pairs of tires. You get the sand paddles and you get this. I just really don't have any place I could use those paddles right now. But I have a camping trip coming up. We'll be at the beach, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring this thing, the paddle tires, and run it. Dude, this thing is mean. I did not expect a small car to be quite this lively. Wow. I am impressed, little Sonic. Think you live up to the name, little Sonic. I think dial in that suspension, and you might have a really, really well running car here. I like it. All right, like I said, I don't really believe the electronics are waterproof. I really did want to run this through a stream, but I don't want to kill it, you know. See, that receiver's just out there in the wide open. And don't worry, this is just a protective film they put on here. So I figure may as well just leave it on, maybe protect it for a little bit. But man, I like this. I might have to put some roof skids on here now, because I actually like this little car. This absolutely blows my mind, especially at the price we got, $55. A little 2S brushless setup. Let's go get a motor temp while we're talking about it, while I'm wrapping this up. The Sonic, I like it, man. Especially even at $100, I would be. But let's not say that, because we don't want them to up the price, right? Guys, yeah. Wow, I'm blown away. I think it's a cool little truck. I said I would love to run. I always wanted something with paddle tires to run through the water and see. And I figured even if I sank this thing, I'd be, you know, be sad, but I wouldn't. Now, actually, after running, I think I would cry if I lost this little thing. Oh, it's only at 120? Ooh, no, I mean, it feels hotter. But that's why we use a thermometer and not use our hands. Oh, right there at the end, yeah, it's at 150, almost 150. So cheapy little ESC receiver combo, but it's at 115. But oh, look at that, I did lose but the batteries are velcro together and they're velcro to the bottom. Quite impressed with this little car. I mean, I don't know what more to say. Probably could use a little fan on there, but I don't think there's a way of doing it, not with this receiver. I'd have to actually pop it out and look, but I don't believe there is. Well, you know what you could do? You could always take a fan. You could get a fan and wire one of these connectors on there and just run it off your balance leads. That's always an option too. Dude, the Sonic, you know, I kind of got this. I was hoping it would be good cars. I had no idea. I never even heard of Laegendary, because I want to see people get in the hobby and enjoy it. I love coming out here using the RCs, and I want to help grow the hobby. Maybe that'll be my legacy if I can pass on anything, get somebody into the hobby and they pass it on. I love seeing stuff like Great Lakes RC. He's out there with his kids, and it's amazing to see him enjoy the hobby with his kids. So yeah, I love the hobby, and I want to see people get into it. And you know, I know some of the other stuff out there is expensive, so I like to check out these things and see if it's worth maybe you buying it. So I can't say buy it, not buy it. It's your money. You can just observe what I present to you, see how it runs, see what it comes with, and see if it's worth. But you know, like I said, I got it for $55, and I think even right now it's like $68. Amazon's always having sales too, so keep an eye out. It'll be in my Amazon store. But I'm liking it, especially you got two sets of. Oh, I will say, the pin that holds that in is a royal pain. I don't like that. I forgot, because trying to get these tires back on, it was a struggle because the pin kept coming out. So I think I was just gonna put like a little dab of hot glue in there when I get ready to put the other tires on there, so I don't have to fight that pin, and then I could always just scrape the hot glue off. That's easy. But yeah, that I don't like. But the rest of it, I don't know what to. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I really like the little car. All right, everyone, hope you found this informative, fun, entertaining. You'll subscribe and join us for more RC vehicle adventures. Till next time, thanks for watching.